another episode of how to make a modern house on Minecraft. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. And yeah, today is kind of simple and easy. What we're going to be doing is 2 different levels. If you haven't seen the thumbnail of this particular build, it's on screen now. It's pretty much what it looks like. It does look pretty flashy. There's many different layers to this, and it's not as hard as it seems. So yeah, we're going to crack on with this. So first of all, what we're going to be doing is grabbing your sort of standard block here. Obviously I'll show you what blocks we're going to be using. Standard block with a hell of a we're using stone brick slab, stone bricks, block of quartz, oak fence. You can go for a darker oak fence, or darker oak fence, you can go for a dark fence if you like. Glass, iron bars for a little bit of sort of railing, but you won't need too much of this. And obviously wooden stairs are optional. That is the interior for this particular build. So yeah, obviously you're going to need a door as well, so just go to doors, and I'm going to choose birch door, because why not? Just look nice and sexy. And obviously you're going to need panes of glass as well. Panes of glass. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, obviously this to the front of the house, so we're going to come up an extra 3 from here. So 1, anywhere you like, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to miss 3. So we come along, 1, 2, 3. Come up 3, and just bridge those along together like so. And again, you can choose any sort of flooring that you like. Maybe just go for the standard oak flooring here. Not particularly what I want to be going for, but you know, why not? And obviously you're going to have to keep switching that, so we'll just switch it for the iron bars for the time being. And we're going to make this 3 deep. What I mean by 3 deep? I mean like this, 3 deep. Obviously you can extend that core all the way along. Make sure it's the same level and the same height. There we go. Right, so after we've done that, what we can do is we can just put the front door on the first one here. So obviously you can just extend this up. The front one, you want to put it back in the foreground like so. Obviously not the front ground, that would be here. Put it back in the foreground like so, for a little bit of detail. So after you've done that, it's pretty easy. You can either just change this front block here to a little bit of quartz, just to show there's sort of like the front door. Kind of looks a little bit isolated though, so I might leave it like that. Panes of glass all the way around. Same thing as well on the side, just pane glass like that. Now you can build this up an extra 1, which I think I might do just for a little bit of more posture to the build. Just take this out. Obviously you can take this particular layer out as well. It's entirely up to you. I think I might do that. Let's build on the back here like so. See, there's more detailing in the front and more detailing in the back, so it should look something like this here. And obviously you take those bits out if you want, and again the same thing, just build them up next to each other like so. Because what we want to go for is 3 high panes of glass, and then for them to come round like so. So it does look kind of fancy. Grab a torch as well, throw your torches in there. It's near the front door, so it'll be fine. So you throw those back in and get your panes of glass like so. So yeah, after you've done that, what we're going to be doing is I'm actually going to be pausing the video and going back and changing all the times and all the other settings, so bear with me. Okay, so after we've done that, what we're going to be doing is working on the left hand side. So we're going to be coming along 3 in total with quartz, make sure just a little flat ground here. And then after that we can come an extra 1 back from here, actually yeah, 1 back from here to come into the build. And you're going to follow that on to meet the other side here. So this is just a little front window. Obviously we're inside of the building now, so you can deduct the bottom half of this floor bit. Add your main flooring, which obviously for us it will be this. Add that back in there, there we go, so we're in the house now. We add the flooring. Not too much just yet, because obviously you're going to add many other things to this build. There we go, obviously switch back to your panes of glass. And we're just going to come to the same level here, so what we're going to do is just follow this top bit up round. So obviously if you're stuck, just come along here. Obviously we need to take this column bit out in a minute. Along, there we go. So remove that column, so you should have something that looks like this. This whole entire bit in here you can actually just start filling in with your panes of glass. Like so, obviously if you've got a HD glass texture pack, so obviously it'll work a lot better. But I unfortunately just have this, so that is it for that bit there. Obviously the next section you can make it slightly larger, which we're going to need to be doing. So again the same thing, make sure the runners are following the floor. So again, we're going to come probably about 5 in total along here. So 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, just to make it a little bit even. Let's go 7, purely because I'm just looking at the rim inside of the building. Have as big as you want, by the way. And again, we're going to do exactly the same thing, apart from in the middle here. Just going to put it's obviously 3 on each side. Just going to come up and just make sure there is a column in this particular side of the building to differentiate. Oh no, I'll just come out an extra 1 then. There we go. So just make sure all the side of the windows are even, as you can tell. 3 on this side, 3 on this side, away from the column. So this is obviously a new side of the building. And again, the same thing as well. Going to fill in this section with that. So what we're achieving here basically is we're actually trying to go for a square for the whole entire build. So give me 2 minutes and I'll show you. For the rest of that. So yeah, obviously we're coming for a square. So obviously going to add another layer here. We're going to come around the square, and then the top half is going to be slightly different down the bottom half. So obviously the left hand side is done for the bottom half there. Obviously you can fill in the floor in a bit later. So again, we're going to do the same thing on this side, apart from this is going to be probably slightly larger or the same size as this. So you want 3 wood fit snug as bug in here. So obviously 1, 2, 3 wood, and then the 4th one is obviously going to be your quart. So like so, 1, 2, 3. You can obviously start pushing this back ever so slightly with your wooden flooring. Probably going to meet the exact same side as well. There we go, or exactly the same line as the other stuff. Probably come all the way around actually. To about here or here? Here is obviously the back end as well. We're going to need to do. There we go. So just fill in your flooring like so. Obviously deduct all the grass that's within the square of your building. So as you can tell, this is quite a big house. Just fill in that section. Remove all this. So there we go. Okay, so the quart needs to come at the same height as this one again. So again, just follow along the main sort of rectangle, the actual level of your whole entire building. Again, the same thing that I did here, panes of glass. Come off on the sides, like so. Walkway. Obviously, you can mimic the exact same side over here. So probably just going to come up back here, maybe all the way along to connect. Same thing on this side as well. The way up and along to connect. Bottom halves need to be the same as this one because obviously we're adding more glass. Like so. And the back side, maybe not. I'm just going to fill this up possibly with just your standard because obviously we're viewing it from the front. I want a little bit of closure in this build, otherwise it will just look too open. Like so. Obviously panes of glass in between here. Oh, there's always a pane, that middle one. There we go. Obviously this side is going to be slightly different to the other side, purely because on the fact of that we have the different sort of settings there with the 2 sets of glass, but I won't worry too much because what is going to happen is we are going to build a stair set on this side to go up to the next layer. But before we do that, what we're actually going to do is just fill in the top whole entire section here with our quart. So obviously we have a flat base to work with. So I'm just going to fill that in. So I like to think of this particular block as a sort of a really sort of crisp white stone. Don't think of it as sort of a block like a diamond block or a gold block, which obviously add a little bit of detail. Think of it as a white stone. That's my preference. It's kind of nice, kind of a clean design as well. It's really kind of cool. I might add this into the city thing. We're doing a city build. Going off topic, but there we go. So yeah, there we go. So obviously now we need to mark out where is our stuff going to go. So for instance, for me, I'm going to start building for this section here. So again, find the edge. The edges here. I'm going to go back 1. So we're going to come up again. Same measurements on the bottom as on the top here. So actually I want 2 panes of glass in here, and I want the 3 long. So yeah, 2 panes of glass in here. 2 panes of glass fit now. Yeah, perfectly. So I just want to come up about that high. We're going to come back 1 from the foreground here again. Then we're just going to come up same height, possibly. No, I'm going to go up 1 more. Because why not? Yep. And then obviously you want 3 maybe there. Maybe 2 or 3. I'm going to go for 1 actually. Just going to go for 1. Sneaky 1 there. then I'm going to put one just about here, and that's going to be the same level as these ones here, because I'm going to put some glass along on the tops of this bit here. So I'm going to put some just glass blocks, 3 along there, just the top there. Leave the corners, don't worry about too much of those. Panes of glass here, because why not? It's probably the only block that I'll be using for glass is actually that bit. And yeah, actually let's go to the edge on this one. Should we go to the edge? Yeah, let's go to the edge. Right to the very edge. Obviously again in the foreground, once again. Again, this bit here. And then possibly the same design as all the other ones at the bottom ones, but I'm going to leave just the middle one here, so bridge this across, there we go. So I'm just going to have a walkway of 1 or 2, yeah 1, but it looks like 2, there's much more room. Like so, there we go, cool. Do the same thing on the bottom half here, add some glass at the top, obviously not from the back end because that needs to be a column. So just come all the way along to the back of the rectangle, like so. Panes of glass, man. The awkwardest things ever, but they look so good. So good. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's a bit there, foreground, nicely nice. This bit can be with the iron bars, right? So let's deduct the glass block and grab our iron bars again. And we're just going to make a little section in here. Possibly just follow around from this edge. I'm just going to come all the way along here actually. Connect it like so. Yep, that's cool, I'm happy with that. Yep, everything's pretty good. Again, the same thing on this side. To build a column up, but before I do that, actually, I'm going to probably start doing the roofing because it's going to get a little bit complicated. So switch to your brick, and I'm going to add possibly just a brick here, but I'm going to bring it in the foreground, so bring it forwards. Like so, not the background, the foreground, like so. And then I'm going to add a little bit of detailing at the top here. So again, just going to make sort of a triangle. Kind of want to get it there. There we go. 2 slabs, breach that across, one in the middle, like so. Yep, happy with that. Maybe come out one. Yep. And then from there, I'm going to come all the way along here. Not sure I'm going to do this back bit though. I'll just sneak that in with another one. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Follow this around, maybe. Yep, okay. Follow that around. It's a pretty flash. It's fine. Probably add. Yeah, that one as a main block. Because it's going to come down to this main block, maybe? No, I'm happy with that. I can stay. So the purpose of the fence is obviously to come down from the fence. So from here and from here. Same thing on all these sort of major corners. There we go. I might just have it sort of like sort of hanging over like that. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. Same thing with this one as well. I should leave that side, it's fine. Yeah, do it with this angle as well. So again, we're going to come main structure out here, and then we're going to come out. Maybe an extra one like so. Not too sure how I feel about that. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to follow that around. I like that. Why not? So yeah, just obviously one away from the actual build itself. Leave the corner out. I added these 2 in here because obviously this is going to come down and create this sort of pattern again on that. So actually I might follow that all the way around just generally because that looks kind of nice. Yeah, I'm going to do that. 2 out from the top layer here and 1 underneath. Like so. I'm going to follow that all the way around. So you should probably just do this with your bricks. Might save a little bit more time. Didn't think about that. Derp. Yeah, I'll follow all the way around on this side as well. Yeah, there we go. Much nicer. And we're not going to connect them on each of the corners either. That just kind of looks a little bit shoddy. So I might take that one out. There we go. Actually no. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. And then from there I'm going to add some struts coming down. So obviously from the actual quart, I might just build some onto the actual quart itself. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Again, did the same. I'm going to do it on each of these quarts. You're not going to see it from the inside, but you're obviously going to see it from the outside. But it still does look pretty cool. Same thing on this quart as well, this side. And do that back side angle as well. Same thing on this one, do the side angle. And obviously from here as well. There we go, cool. So yeah, all we need to do now is obviously the top half. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This obviously, you can extend this bit out if you want. I possibly will actually extend this out. So that obviously gives it more room. Plus the fact of, yeah, much better. I like that. So you're probably only going to come out one from the top here, or an extra two. Maybe an extra two actually. So again, the same. You need to follow it out with the bricks from the top here. Again, the back wall here, it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to block it off though, because I'm not going to bother putting any windows in the back, because otherwise there's way too many windows. Might do the same on this bit here, just sort of breach it across, like so. Obviously do the side there with glass, with your panes of glass, pen the ass, like so. There we go. But they are annoying. See what I mean? How annoying is that? There we go. Boom, from that perspective. That's pretty nice. Obviously your stairs is going to go in here. Show you how to do that. So again, from here, you just add the backing. So obviously you just carry this up. So you can add the 2 here, since I like to, or 3. You know, it's up to you. If you're designing, add 2, so you can maneuver around the bottom bit here as well, as much as you can. From like that perspective. There we go. Down there. Sure what that's doing. There we go. One more. Beautiful. Yeah, so there we go. Also going to leave a little stairwell there. It's a bit you can maneuver about in here. You know, you can block this bit off if you want to and add 3 stairs. But you know, it's nice just to see in and out. It's a visible stair set, literally, not in the build. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Just got to add the rest of it around the sides here. So here's the back bit here. Again, not connecting them all the way through. So adding it literally on a stone on quart, like so. Yeah, and then from there, just extending it out, like so. Yeah, there we go. All the way along. And then what I'm going to do is add a little bit more detailing with that fence. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, if it doesn't look, yeah, it doesn't look bulbous at all. Looks really good, really good. And just add struts however you please, like so. I'm going to add it onto the quarter, so I'm going to add it onto these main bits here to give it the indication that it's actually holding the roof. Otherwise, it would just look really weird if it's just floating roof. There we go. Same thing over this side as well. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is obviously follow this part of the roof all the way along, so exactly the same pattern all the way through here. So for instance, this will come along like so. So just follow this all the way along. Otherwise it will just look weird once you've done the rest of the roof flat. This is the flat roof, this one. It's nothing too flashy. Like so. Like so. Okay, and obviously the rest of that you can just fill in with your squares, or you can fill it in with some slabs. But for me, I'm just gonna block it off with this bit here. Maybe have some slabs. Yeah, let's come this level. Come one up for good measure. See what it looks like from the front when we're all done as well. Yep, happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Pretty easy, pretty nice. Does look really good as well. Loads of light in this one as well. So yeah, fill that in. Big old TIE fighter. There we have our complete base. So yeah, you can bung some torches in it. It's entirely up to you. You know, do as you please. Might throw a few in there because I don't want the thumbnail to look that bad. So let's grab some torches. Throw some in the corners over here. Again, be careful where you put your lighting. Otherwise, if you put too much in there, people can see it. It just looks really shite. So don't do that. Let's put a couple in there. There we go. I think that's about it really. So yeah, you could pretty much put whatever you want in here. It's quite big. It's quite large. It's quite a nice build. It does look really nice as well. So yeah. Pretty much been that build, guys. If you did enjoy, hit me up with a like and a comment. If you've got any questions as well, bung it down in the comment section below. And until next one, guys, kitty and kitty out.